I don't know what to do.
That's annoying!
Looks terrible. We're hiding these. Ow! What is going on here?
This is a joke.
Where's the dish? This should be really obvious.
Oh dear, oh dear.
All right.
Confidence.
Yes.
Commitment. Focus.
Power
Janice.
of the mind.
Hello, boys.
Hello, Janice.
Today's theme is no pans. You cannot choose any pans, saucepans, frying pans, or woks.
Oh,
So basically, don't use this.
Basically.
Well, no, you can use this, but you're just not.
Hey, good point.
You can use it like Chris uses it.
Oh, that's the problem. You normals, inspired by something a chef does and try it yourself.
No bands.
Steak.
No bands.
Do we have an order, Janice?
The order has been decided by your least played position over season 3 of Pass It On. Mike, you've only been first twice, so you'll be going first. Barry, you've never gone second. Ben, you've only been third once. And Jamie, you've only been last once.
Yeah, this is for a reason.
There's definitely a reason for that.
I'll try and give you something to slap on a plate.
get out.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, this will be a fun one for you to watch.
The sorted team has left a generous array of ingredients for the boys to choose from to create their panless dish. No pans, no pressure. Good luck, Michael.
Okay, I've grabbed some stuff. We have some polenta. That can be cooked with hot water, stock, milk. I'm gonna need to figure out how I heat some milk. Could be an issue. I haven't really thought about this. We're just going to have to get started with something. We can use the oven. So, bone marrow, flavour, get it roasting. I've got some mushrooms, so let's just get mushrooms doing something and then also roasting. So the way I'm thinking about this dish is in layers. If I can just take care of a base layer or the carb bit with cheesy polenta, roast off some stuff so that people can cook later, knowing that we can't just flash fry stuff in a pan, get some options going, they can choose how they use these things afterwards. Let's get a little bit of acidity, gonna add some soy sauce just to bring out a little bit of umami. Get them on there, get them roasting. Good thing about getting them roasting in an oven is they can pretty much cook for like 20, 25 minutes. Let's, for flavour reasons, put the bone marrow on top of them, and then the bone marrow juices will go onto the mushrooms. Do we see some bone marrow? Probably. Okay, Bosh, we got something going on there. Something for later, for someone else. I'm just going to crumble up a stock cube into it, pour hot water over. Let's use... What is that? That's a fishy stock cube. I'm not using that. Right. Chicken stock cube. Crumble, 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 crumble. Massive wedge of provolone. Half used from a previous shoot. Half my time, okay. This is a bad way to do that. Let's do this. This is also a bad way to do it. It needs to be grated so it melts in the boiling water. Oh my goodness. Okay, that will have to do. Cheese in. We want it really cheesy, so I've also got some ricotta. Let's use that. The reason I'm not using milk, because I actually don't know how to heat the milk up unless I put it in the kettle, but the kettle's got my warm water. So let's just go in with tons of creamy cheesiness, loads of seasoning, loads of butter. Question is, will this all melt in the boiling water? Can use a bowl. I've got a metal bowl. Come on, boil, 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 boil. Let's get this warming up. Let's just get it all in there. So 400 in, stir, stir, stir. Please melt, melt, melt. Oh, how am I doing for time? Oh, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. I really hope this works. It's looking like it works. And step away. I feel like I've provided a base. I need someone to just adjust it in terms of taste, and I started something for someone else to finish. So I'm going to give myself a 6.5.
Now let's bring on the sous chef.
Right, what we've got going. Is that not a pan? What is this? That is a cloche. No, it's a bowl. It's a metal bowl. And he's cooking soup. That tastes nice. A bit grainy. Oh, it's polenta! Is that meant to get thick? All right, okay, interesting. Wow, Michael Huddlestone, bone marrow on mushrooms? Interesting, I like where we're going. It needs something to sit on top of that, something light, something refreshing, something crunchy. So let's go green, let's go for greens. Okay, right.
Why is he kissing things?
I'm just gonna go for the freshness and the vibrancy and a spicy salad. This polenta, that rich bone marrow and mushrooms might be something interesting. A little bit of cabbage. What are you? Not bok choy. Still quite nice raw. Let's go for this raw again. A couple of these. Slice you up. A green salad.
You've had half your time.
Half my time, all I've done is chop a salad. And then whatever this is, as well, I think they'll make for a exciting salad to go with a rich, indulgent polenta base. There's no star of the show yet. There's no... I think Ben could come in and see what we're doing, and he could commit to the protein on top, something exciting. And let's go for some spice as well. I'm faffing here a little bit. Interesting salad. Needs a dressing. I think it needs sweetness. Right, do we have some sort of jam? We've got jam, actual jam. A little bit of rose harissa, a little bit of cider vinegar, a little bit of jam. I'm riffing this sauce, but let's just go with it. Final mixy. What have I made? I don't know what that dressing was, but I just made something up and I think it'll taste nice. Ton of salt. Right, in 10 minutes, all I've done is make a salad. Am I proud of myself? Not really, I could have done more, but I think Ben would be proud of us. Mike's had an amazing start with the polenta, and we've got a salad that doesn't ruin the dish.
Spoons down, time's up.
I think this might be a good performance, but I don't want to speak too soon. I'm giving myself a 7. And Ebbers, we need you!
Right, what we got? We got a, oh, it looks spicy, sweet, and sour. It's quite nice. We've got what appears to be a cheat. I thought the whole point here was, okay, no pots and pans, but wasn't that just supposed to handcuff us into not using the hob? It's quite a bold shout here, so we've got a bed of...
I just love seeing his chefy little cogs turning away.
So many lovely things it could have done. I quite like the fact we've gone for bold flavours like bone marrow and mushroom. What can we add and do? I don't want that bone marrow on the plate, but I want the contents of the bone marrow on the plate. I think what we do need is some texture, because at the moment the only texture is a bone of marrow. Nobody eats that. So let's do, and let's make use of the grill, make some quick croutons, and think about the kind of flavours we want with this. At the moment it's kind of mushroomy, beef marrowy, it's kind of earthy. Let's flip that to grill. Let's take that out. And we'll make heavy on black pepper, bone marrow croutons.
There's a joke here somewhere. Comment below.
And I'll do something with the mushrooms. Is it too cliche to stuff a mushroom? I feel like it's very old school, but very, very delicious when it's done properly. The shea batter is obviously already seasoned, but a little bit more salt, and that's gonna go under a grill while we do something with these mushrooms. I like the fact that on the table we have got a whole bunch of things we've used in the last few weeks in the studio that still exist, including Will, the chef from Fallow's, favourite cheeses, and mine too, Stinking Bishop. So, heavy on parsley. Stinking Bishop, zest of that, a little bit of that. I saw it and I wanted to use it, I brought it over, I forgot I brought it over. Right. This is already nice and cheesy, and by looking at it, it looks like he's gone for provolone cheese. This cheese is much more funky. What I want is the innards of it rather than the actual outer washed edge, so that it goes nice and soft and gooey. Stinking Bishop is a phenomenal cheese, but it kind of needs some fruitiness with it as well. I wonder whether the jam we've already got going would work with that. I've already used half my time, and all I've done is slice some cheese onto some mushrooms. Stick with one. That one can come off, and also find a place later. Okay, we've got croutons going on, so I don't want to make this too much about bread on top of here as well. We've already got a base of polenta, but just a little bit of breadcrumb on here so that we can mix it with the herbs. And if you think cheese board, I want something on here that's going to mix. Marmalade is a magic ingredient because it's already got so much of the work done for you. The sweetness, the bitterness, the fruitiness that will work with the Stinking Bishop, but also a dollop of mustard, like that. Mustard. and marmalade, breadcrumbs and herbs, pinch of salt, and that's going on top of our stinking bishop mushroom. Not achieved a huge amount, but we are adding flavours, we are adding textures, and we are using what's already there. All Jamie has to do is put all of these things on a plate. This would be remarkable. For once, we might have a dish. That's going to go on there. It's going to go under the grill. He's got croutons, he's got a mushroom to sit on top of cheesy polenta. What can we do for this polenta? Is it okay? It's nice. It's very salty, but it's quite nice. And as a base of the salad, I think it's going to work. I'll pick a plate for Jamie. I'm not even sure if this will fit under the cloche, but imagine a nice big bed of polenta, our mushroom balanced just off centre, our salad on the side, with a drink to pair. I've not added a huge amount to this whatsoever, but I've given us a topping with our mushroom, which has got all those flavours, this salad, this polenta, and a drinks pairing. Just 10 minutes for Jamie to put it on a plate. I'm going to give myself 6.5. Nothing terrible, nothing hugely brilliant. Jamie!
Right, here we go. Final 10 minutes. Now, bad news, I've needed a wee for the last 30 minutes, but I couldn't go because the toilet's behind the cameras. So this is going to be quite a frantic 10 minutes for me whilst we see what we can do, unless it's in a really good place and I could use my 10 minutes to go for a wee.
This is supposed to be a cooking show.
Fine, right, we'll see what we've got. This feels like it's in a really good place. I could screw with this, couldn't I? Right, fine. The one thing we don't have is any kind of sauce. We don't have like a sauce to go with this. And I feel like we could do a sauce. How am I going to do a sauce without a pan? Microwave. Okay, so flavours balsamic-y, polenta-y, cheesy. Let's go for a honey and really need a wee. Like a honey curry sauce in a bowl. Right, there's some honey. You know when you can't think because all you're thinking about is how much you need a wee?
Why don't you mention it, Jamie?
Pour some of this honey, so it's kind of like sweet spot. Well, that might be quite a lot as well. How are we doing? 6.5 minutes left. Need a bit of water in that. Okay, this is passing on. I'm going to use everything that they've done, but I'm just going to see if I can add a little je ne sais quoi. Oh, whoa, whoa! Right, that's hot. And what I want to do is heat that up. It'll go in the microwave. Ideally, I'd reduce it, but I have no way of doing that. That's going in the microwave. Right, we're halfway through. Start placing up. Oh yeah, spread that out. Get a nice base of this cheesy polenta. And then what I'm thinking is the centerpiece is the mushroom.
Steamy.
That's bubbling. That's not really going to reduce down, is it? How am I going to thicken that? Can you do this? Can you do this? Shall we see if we can do this? Let's turn the hob on a glass bowl. That's probably not good, is it? No, we'll put it back in the microwave. This mushroom has stuck. This mushroom has stuck. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Oh, look at that. That's great. Right. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to do the salad around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Some of our scattered croutons. It's really spicy. But so I think what we need is just some like dots of that. A bit of lemon juice, bring it to life. That's lemon zest, in case you're wondering, not lemon juice. Now we'll do some lemon juice. We might actually pass this. We might actually pass this. It's gonna make it or break it. Make it or break it. That's done, that's done, that's done. A little bit of lemon juice. Any fresh herbs? Oh yeah, look at these. What are these? These herbs? They are now. Quick swipe around the bowl. Last 30 seconds. I don't like it when Ebbers forces me down a route, but I can't disagree with this one. I think this one's a good one. I think we have a dish. That sauce that I made might have brought everything together in an incredible way, or it might have just ruined all the hard work that everyone else has done. I can't give myself more than a 3 because I didn't do anything, but that's because they've done such a great job. Should we get this into the sexies?
I'm excited for this, boy. I know it's a team game and it's not about point scoring, but I can already see 2 of the things that I contributed.
Oh, how? Oh, the beer.
The plate and the beer.
Okay, great.
Okay, what have you done, Jamie?
Jamie, what have you done?
Boys, ta-da.
That looks complex.
Lots of component parts.
It stinks of bishop.
Oh no, not that cheese.
Yeah,
How did that make it in there?
that cheese.
So what I think we have is a base of cheesy polenta, stuffed cheesy mushroom, a balsamic vinegar salad, some croutons, and then there is also a honey and red curry sauce on top.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Quite a kick there. Oh, there's the bishop. Yeah.
Hello, bishop.
Hello, bishop.
It doesn't taste anything like it looks going in. Like it is spicy. The salad is fruity and really good. It tastes complicated,
It tastes,
but it works.
it does taste thought out.
Can I just, I've got one question. That bowl on the hob, is that not a pan without a handle?
We were told no pans.
No
That's
pans.
definitely not a pan.
It's not a pan.
I
it's a bowl with a
thought,
flat
I
bottom.
thought it was, at first, a cheeky caveat, and then
Yeah.
actually quite an ingenious way around
Good.
a problem.
I just wanted, I think I had addressed it to the comments will.
I don't care about the comments. if there's a grey area, I say make it greyer.
I mean, ultimately, you probably could have done the polenta in batches in the microwave, but it really needs constant agitation so it doesn't go lumpy. That option was tenuous, but worked.
Hey, it's not a pan, it's a bowl.
Exactly.
Mike, what did you score yourself? And is that a
I
pass
think
or
I
a fail?
scored myself a 6 or a 6.5.
Good.
And it's definitely a pass.
You could have gone higher.
Because
Because I gave myself a 7 for a salad.
Your slore's not bad.
Yeah, it is a pass.
We were just building blocks. You had the base, you had the salad. I made the mushroom and the croutons go on top. I also gave myself 6.5. It's definitely a pass.
I didn't have to do much at all, and therefore I couldn't responsibly score myself more than a 3. But I think that's a pass.
I think you should have scored yourself higher for
For
doing.
not messing it up.
Yeah.
Much improvement on the last episode. Well done, boys.
Comment down below. What do you think? Did it work?
And should we work it next time or not? Is it better when it doesn't work?
I think we should add a new rule into Pass It On. I'm going to say it while the cameras are rolling. You can't do something we've previously done. Because the only reason that was such a success, and don't get me wrong, I like the fact that it's a success and we all nailed it, was because we started by roasting 2 very simple items. And of all of those ingredients, we went with the ones that we're most familiar with. Mushroom.
So what do you want,
and
Evans?
bone
Do you want a
marrow.
car crash or do you want success?
I just think
Because last time around you were very angry, so you are impossible to
Stick to what
please.
you know.
It's impossible to
And
please.
I just think
suddenly-
some sardines would have been nice.
Said one person ever.
And the whole of Spain.